love the holiday season here at The Things. However, with the holidays comes responsibility. The responsibility of buying presents, that is. Sometimes it can be hard to get everyone you want a present and keep within your budget. Hopefully, though, this video will give you some ideas. Stay tuned for what to get for the person in your life who mainly communicates via text and the internet. If you haven't visited The Things before, then we'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. Today, we are going to show you 10 amazing toys you can buy on Amazon for under $5. Fisher-Price musical smartphone. Children from across the years have grown up playing with Fisher-Price toys. They are popular with small kids and with their parents too. You know that you're going to get something that will entertain babies and toddlers and charm the grown-ups too. Did you know that the company was founded back in 1930? All four founders had a strong background in the toy industry, with Herman Price making games for a company and Helen Shell running a toy shop in the city of Binghamton. The company, which started off by making toy ducks out of wood, had values that centered on intrinsic play value, ingenuity, strong construction, good value for the money, and action. These principles are things that remain a key part of their products today. We had a look on Amazon, and we were pleased to see that there was a Fisher-Price toy in our price bracket. The musical smartphone is kind of like a modern-day update of the classic toy telephone that we played with when we were tiny. This is bright, cheerful, cute, and clever. One of the things we like is that it even has its own selfie feature. That's right, this is a toy phone with a mirror.
Hey guys, we are so excited to announce we are producing our own original content. Head over to The Trendy for the best DIYs, fashion tips, makeup hacks, and so much more. We are sure you're going to love it, and be sure to let us know what you think in the comment section. We love to hear from you. See you there.
Munchkin wind-up swimming penguin bath toy. Some kids love bath time. However, just as many hate it. So if you're a parent and you want to make having a bath and being hygienic fun for your little one, then you have to break out the bath toys. There's a pretty cool variety of them, from the traditional rubber ducks and beyond. But what caught our eye is this toy penguin. We have a soft spot for penguins here at The Things, so this is definitely our cup of tea. Just take a look at it. It's kind of small, less than 5.5 inches, but it certainly packs a heck of a lot of fun into it. Also, it wears goggles. That's a plus point for any toy in our humble opinions. And it looks kind of cute and fun as well, so it'll be something that will be useful, popular, and generally good for your child. And the way that it works on a wind-up basis is another major plus point. Your child, and you for that matter, will be absolutely intrigued by this. It certainly looks like it will be a lot of fun to play with. The company that makes it, MUNCHKIN, has a good reputation too, so you know you'll be getting value for money. With all those things in mind, we definitely say this is a bargain. Lego Creator Red Racer 31055 Building Kit. If there's one toy that gets praise from just about everyone of just about every age, then it's Lego. These little Danish plastic bricks are ubiquitous. You can find them in homes across the world. One of the cool things about Lego is that it can pretty much be anything you want it to be. You can follow the instructions that are in the box and build something pretty cool, or you can just let your imagination run riot and be limited only by what you can dream up. Well, that and how many bricks you have with you. Lego is such a phenomenon. It even inspired its very own film. The Lego Movie hit cinemas in 2014 and was a massive hit with audiences young and old alike. But do you know where the word Lego comes from? Well, as you may well know already, Lego was founded in Denmark in 1932 by Ole Kirk Christensen, and its name is an abbreviation for the Danish phrase "leg godt," which means play well. It's a pretty good name because people do play well with Lego, and you can play cheaply too. This Red Racer car kit will set you back just $3.99. That's great value for money, although we still can't decide, if we were to get it, whether we'd end up using it to build the car or something else. Cat Charmer Wand Teaser Toy. In this video today, we've mainly been talking about toys for children that you can get on Amazon for less than $5. However, it's not just kids that like playing with toys and being entertained. We know that if you've got a cat, you'll know just how much your cat likes to play. This is the sort of toy that you dangle down and wave around and your cat chases it. It sounds pretty simple, but we reckon your pet will absolutely love it. What's great about cat toys is that you can get them pretty cheaply. For instance, it won't cost that much to get them a toy mouse that they can bat around, or even a small pouch of catnip that they can have fun with. The possibilities are pretty much limitless when it comes to cat toys. If you were to adopt a kitten though, be warned you could end up in it for the long term. Did you know that the world's oldest cat lived to be 38 years old? Cream Puff was a domestic short-haired cat who was born in 1967 and passed away in 2005. That means that she lived to be the equivalent of 165 in human years. That's pretty amazing. She lived in Austin, Texas, USA with her owner, Jake Perry. story. Jake must have been doing something right because another cat of his, Grandpa, lived to be 34. Crayola crayons. Kids love to let their imaginations run riot, but one of the best ways to harness that creative energy is to encourage them to draw. It's a useful skill to have, and it can lead to a passion that can definitely last your child a lifetime. And one of the best ways to encourage them to draw is by buying them a box of crayons. They may not look like much, but that's where you would be wrong. Kids who have crayons can do some cool, smart, clever, and funny things. And these are no ordinary crayons either. These are Crayola crayons. These are the things that millions of children across the world have used. They're the ones you almost certainly would have used when you were in kindergarten or elementary school. However, Crayola hasn't always been called Crayola. It was originally called Binney and Smith, after its founders, Edwin Binney and C. Harold Smith. They were two cousins from New York City who founded the firm as an industrial colorants business in 1890. However, 13 years later, they started making wax crayons, and that's where the name Crayola comes from. It was dreamed up by Edwin Binney's wife, Alice Stead Binney. If you wonder why the name was chosen, it was a combination of cray, French for chalk, and ola, coming from the word oily. DSSY, fidget spinner. One of the biggest toy crazes in the middle years of the 2010s is the fidget spinner. These things came out of nowhere to be absolutely everywhere pretty much overnight. If you don't know what a fidget spinner is, they're a small toy, usually with 3 spokes. It's kind of shaped a little bit like the star in the Mercedes-Benz logo, if you know that. They have a ball bearing in the middle. That's where you hold it and flip it around so it spins. It doesn't take much effort to do. They were originally designed as a stress-beating device. The idea was that you'd spin your spinner around and it would provide a distraction from whatever it was that was bothering you. They were even marketed as being useful for people with conditions such as autism and ADHD, although there haven't yet been any specific studies that back those claims up. Anyway, they're pretty addictive things, so it wasn't really any great surprise that they crossed over and became a massive craze. If you want to get either yourself or someone you know a fidget spinner, you can pick one up on Amazon for less than $5. This one's pretty cool. It's shaped like a wheel, and it's brightly colored too, so it stays shiny when it gets sunny, and one spin keeps it going for 3 minutes too. Mystery Minecraft toy. People of all ages who enjoy video games will know just how big a deal Minecraft is. If you don't enjoy video games, well, we'll try to describe it to you. Basically, the game, which is available on 2 kinds of Xbox, 2 types of PlayStation, 3 mobile phone platforms, and home computers, is kind of like Lego. You know how they say that the only thing that limits you with Lego is your imagination? Well, the same applies to Minecraft too. You can use different on-screen building blocks to create your very own world. You populate it with your character or characters, and you take it from there. There are lots of different ways to play the game too. There's a survival mode where you have to get resources to build the world and maintain health. There's a creative mode where you get unlimited resources to build with and you can fly. There's an adventure mode where you can play on maps created by other people, and there's a spectator mode where players can move throughout the game without being affected by gravity or collisions. If you know a Minecraft fan, you can get them a toy of one of the game's many characters. There's only one issue you might have though. It's a mystery as to which one it is. That's because this is a blind box, so you'll be as intrigued by their presence as they will. Paw Patrol plush Chase Dog. One of the biggest children's TV success stories of the 2010s is Paw Patrol. This show is about brave young dogs who often save the day in Adventure Bay. Has become a worldwide smash hit. It's been picked up and syndicated to more than 100 countries and has been translated into nearly as many languages. The program has inspired stage shows, books, and toys since it was first shown on Canada's TVO Kids back in 2013. So there's a very good chance that the child in your life is a fan. One of our favorite members of the Paw Patrol is Chase, the German Shepherd police pup. Maybe he's your child's favorite of the pups too. He's very cute, and he's also very brave. He is the sort of dog who will look out for you when your back's against the wall. Pretty typical of the German Shepherd. Its bravery, loyalty, strength, and intelligence make it a natural choice for police and guard work. And if your child has Chase as their favorite pup, then you can get them an ideal toy without having to break the bank. This lovely soft plush toy Chase will set you back just $5, so you can make your kids stay without having to spend too much money. So that can only be a good thing, we think. Minions Balls. Perhaps one of the most unlikely success stories to have come out of the world of cinema in the 21st century is the Despicable Me franchise. Just think about it for a moment. The studio behind it, Illumination Entertainment, had never even made a movie before the 2010 film hit cinemas. But the tales of Gru, his adopted daughters, Margot, Edith, and Agnes, now not to mention the Minions, have wormed their way into the hearts of moviegoers across the globe. We are big fans of all the characters, but if we had to say which was our favorite, we'd probably narrow it down to 3. Can you guess who we're thinking of? That's right, it's Bob, Stuart, and Kevin, also known as the Minions. Even if you don't know the Despicable Me films, you still recognize these guys. They are the odd-looking yellow creatures who wear blue overalls and help out the series' main character Gru with his nefarious schemes. These guys are basically the mascots of the franchise, and you can see them everywhere. They got so successful that they ended up starring in their own movie called Imaginatively Enough Minions. And for the Minions fan in your life, you can get some pretty cool looking bouncy balls with their faces on it for just $5. We think that's pretty cool. So if you or your loved ones love both balls and Minions, this is ideal. Rainbow Poop Emoji Cushion. It's an unspoken secret amongst parents across the world that quite often kids like some pretty gross seeming things. You don't believe us? Well, have you read any fairy stories lately? Lots of horrible things going on there. Or are you familiar with the works of Roald Dahl? The chances are you saw Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and that wasn't short of some pretty horrible, although in a funny kind of way stuff. So please believe us when we tell you that this Christmas there are far worse stocking fillers to get than this rainbow-colored poop emoji cushion. Yes, we know. But what's so cool about it is that because it's colored like a rainbow, you can pretend that it's not poop. In fact, maybe it isn't a poop after all. Perhaps it's an ice cream. That's possible, we suppose. The word emoji comes from the Japanese e, meaning picture, and moji, meaning character. The word ended up superseding the English emoticon round about the time they became more and more ubiquitous. In fact, they were so successful that there was a film based on them. It was called The Emoji Movie, and it came out in the summer of 2017. But we're wondering, what's your favorite emoji, and what is the emoji you wish someone would create? Let us know in the comments. That's all for 10 amazing toys you can buy on Amazon for under $5. If you liked it, you should check out 5 cartoon reboots that are way better than the original. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.